Let me tell you what hobby I used to have, but I lose my hobbies. Let me tell you, when I was in third, fourth, fifth class, now currently I am in 12th standard. So at that time I used to have a hobby of drawing, right? I used to love drawing a cars such as McLaren, Lamborghini, G-Wagon and lots of other luxury cars, and I also used to draw Maruti 800, Swift and many other cars, right? And also I used to love drawing a home such as luxury houses, having a garage, having a car, having a garden and having swimming pool. And I used to also draw a building such as Burj Khalifa Antilia, this all stuff kind of amazing apartment also I used to draw, and but I stopped doing drawing. I stopped following my hobby. It was a year 2020 when corona came up, and then I literally stopped doing it because all day long I used to just watch the mobile where I just used to play the Free Fire game all day long. When playing the FF releases this much dopamine and doing a drawing releases this much dopamine, then it is obvious that we will naturally move toward playing the FF because it gives us more dopamine, it gives us more interesting, we find so much interesting, right? And let me tell you now what hobbies that I have. Now I have the hobbies of writing my thoughts down. Yes, let me show you my book. This is my book where I what I do is just I write down my thought ideas and I do a journaling on it. I do scripting on it. This all and other stuff kind of thing that I used to do. And the second hobby is reading a book. Yep. Atomic Habit that I read now. Currently, I am reading story-worthy book, The Road to Better Habit, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and I have lots of book now. And the third hobby that I have is recording in front of the camera, and it has improved my skills a lot. I am able to communicate in better way. I am able to speak in English better way. I am able to do a hand movement in a better way. Lots of skills that has improved while speaking in front of the camera, right? This is what my hobbies currently are. Let me tell you why you should have hobbies. Let me tell you, the first reason is that it will give you inner satisfaction, it will give you inner fulfillment, it will give you a sense of purpose in your life, and it will make your life more interesting. Let me tell you that scrolling the reels, consuming the content available on social media will give you just surface level of satisfaction, right? But doing a hobby such as dancing, public speaking, anchoring, debating, or whatever hobby, it will give you a fulfillment, it will give you a sense of purpose in your life, it will give you will basically find so much interest in your life. This is what the benefit of hobbies is. And the second reason you should have hobby is that people will find you more interested in you, right? If you are a guy who do a public speaking or do a dancing or do a singing or champion at sports such as football, cricket, or tennis, then people will find you more interest in you, right? You will have the personality, you will have the identity that you are a guy who do this and who love doing this, and people will find you more interested in you, right? And people will find you more unique, right? And let me tell you what 90 percentage of the people are doing, and let me tell you why 90 percentage people are not so much interesting, why they are not kind of unique type of people. Because they just because this 90% people just consume the same thing, they watch the same thing, and you become what you consume, right? So they watch Instagram reels, they watch entertainment content available on the internet, and they just consume a useless information, and that is why they are not unique. They just consume. They do not do something of their own. They do not create a thing. They do not have the hobbies, right? And you can be a unique guy by having a hobbies, right? And let me tell you what hobbies you can do. You can start the hobbies such as I have not listed that what hobbies that you should have. You should basically learn swimming, or doing playing any sports, or learning any musical instrument, or learning a new language, right? And there are so many hobbies available in this world. You can do that. That is it for this video. Bye bye.